We've seen it in the Test match team for a couple of years as well, and we saw it at the Oval, didn't we? In that last Test match, first innings, second half of the first innings, and the whole of the some of the second innings as well. The top of the second innings, and people do get a bit frustrated. I think it's that balance, isn't it? People want England to be. I mean, they love the way they play, but they don't want to be caught on the boundary. You want every ball to go for six. It's kind of like you can't have it both ways in a way.
Well, I don't know. I think you can, because I think it's about being flexible and adaptable. And picking up on your point about Australia fielding 7 Test players in their side yesterday, or certainly in their squad, whereas England have at the moment 3 or 4 of their Test side in the one-day 50-over side, and it makes a noticeable difference, especially when Australia are fielding their Test match opening pair, Hazelwood and Stark. And, those are seriously good bowlers, as we all know. I think you have to play them slightly more selectively than England have, or certainly than England did yesterday in Headingley. England didn't adapt, I don't think, to the way Hazelwood and Stark bowled, especially Hazelwood. They took too many liberties against him with a hard new ball. And don't forget, Owen Morgan was keen on saying when he was captain that 50 overs is just an extension of 20-over cricket. Actually, I don't agree with that. It's not, for 2 reasons. Firstly, it's more than twice the length. And secondly, you've got 2 new balls in 50-over cricket. So Hazelwood is bowling, say, his 4th over. The ball is only 4 overs old. And so it's really still pretty hard. So he's getting that extra bounce. You can't take liberties with a guy like that. Obviously, you need to try and profit from the power play, but it needs to be a little bit more selective. And I thought Phil Salt yesterday just had, one waft too many. He played and missed 4 times. He was dropped at slip. And then he just had another go to a ball which was not wide, not short, had another flash at it, caught behind. It was sort of fairly predictable. So I just think, and I don't want to say single him out necessarily, but I just think England's overall approach, they were 65 for 5. Generally, it was just a bit too sort of extravagant, I think, some of the batting. And against that attack, you've got to be a little bit more selective.